Today on GamePro, we'll review the latest installment of the hit series Mega Man with Mega Man 4. Live play-by-play comes to your home in Joe, Montana 2. A secret tip to recharge all your powers in Super Mario World. And climb aboard the monster train with bonk and warp past an entire world. All this and mondo more on GamePro. Hello and welcome to GamePro. Now you're going to want to chill with us for the next half hour because we've come up with some of the most terrifying tips and tactics to take you to the top of video game techie-dom. Terrifying tips and tactics to take you to the top of video game techie-dom? Say that 5 times fast. Anyhow, as always, we've got the up-to-the-minute news you're waiting for, and we get it from the #1 source in gamer goodies, GamePro magazine. So, what do you say we fire it up and head on into SWAT world?
Secret weapons and tactics.
Whoa! Whew! This trip just keeps getting rougher and rougher. I think we've got to get a plumber in here to do something about these pipes. Anyway, here I am in the center of the universe for gamer tips and tactics with a solid trick for one of the hottest shoot-'em-up games ever to blaze across the Nintendo screen. I am talking about Scat. And if you locked into this 2-player intergalactic battle experience, you are going to love this one. Take a look at this trick that lets you skip to any level of the game you like. Now remember, Scat is a 2-player game, and these tricks involve the use of both controllers. So, you and your bud are going to have to work together to make these level skippers work. All right, let's check it out. To skip stage 1 and go right to stage 2, player 1 must hold down button A and start together on controller 1, while player 2 holds down button A and B together on controller 2. And you both have to do it at the same time. Now, if you want to jump straight to level 3, player 1 needs to hold down button B and start on controller 1, while player 2 holds down button B and A on controller 2. Again, remember to do it at the same time. Oh, and finally, if you want to warp right to the Mondo serious action on level 4 and live to tell about it, player 1 must hold down right on the directional pad and the start button on controller 1, while player 2 holds down buttons A and B on controller 2. Again, do it all at the same time. Phew, that is a lot of buttons to remember. So how about we run that puppy by you one more time? Go ahead. To go immediately to level 2, player 1 must press buttons A and start on controller 1, while player 2 presses buttons A and B on controller 2. To go directly to level 3, player 1 must press button B and start on controller 1 at the same time your buddy on player 2 presses buttons A and B on controller 2. For the direct ticket to level 4, and this is the one I love, player 1 must press right on the directional pad and start on controller 1, while player 2 hits buttons A and B on controller 2. Now let the intergalactic battle of the century begin.
Hey there, Pros. My name is Max Brendel, and I'm from Edison, Indiana. I'm stuck on level 5 of Star Tropics. After I feed Peter the parrot a worm, he asked me a riddle. What does it mean?
Yep, good-looking kid, but that was a strange one. But of course, we've got the answer, so check it out. What Peter tells you is hide, Peter, hide. Do me so far, do me. Sounds pretty confusing, doesn't it? Well, you can translate the second part by using the lyrics do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, just like in the movie The Sound of Music. So, do me so far, do me translates to do me so fa, do me. So use your sub to get over the mountain. Almost there. There you go. Then, walk up through the mountain until you reach the giant organ. Where is that thing? Keep going, you're looking for the organ. There it is. Now play the keys of the organ according to the translation. Number 1, 3, then 5, 4, 1 again, and finally, the big 3. The flames will be doused, and you can enter the secret passageway. That was a good one. Thanks for the question, dude. And if you guys have another question or something really difficult you need for us, we'll give you the address at the end of the show. Good luck. Next, tips for Super Mario World, Joe Montana 2, and Bronx Revenge. Hey, hang in there. We'll be right back. Okay, time to take a look at a new game cart now playing in your home game machine. Now remember, we rate these games in 4 categories: graphic quality, sound effects, player challenge, and the overall fun factor. Our scoring system goes like this. A 2 means, well, not so hot, and you can tell by that guy's face. A 3 is average, not so bad. A 4 means good game-playing stuff. And the big number 5 means don't miss it, because this stuff is as good as it gets. All right, the first game to go under the Game Lab gun this week is Mega Man 4, which is right here. It's the latest adventure in the classic Mega Man series for the NES. Now, I love this one, and I have to say that if you've enjoyed this popular series so far like me, you're probably going to be pleased with Mega Man 4. Like its predecessors, this cart continues the tradition of bringing crazed robot baddies, good character graphics, great background art, and warped mechanical music to your home video game screen. Now, if you're expecting a visit from good old Doc Wily, forget it. In Mega Man 4, evil has a new name, and it's Dr. Cossack. You see, Doc Cossack is the guy who's been designing all these evil robots for years, and yet nobody pays any attention to him. Cossack suffers a brain boilover and sends out 8 of the most powerful robots of all time to take out my main man, Mega Man. He's trying to take him out once and for all. Take a look at all these new and improved robot raiders. These guys are bad. There's Ring Man, Dive Man, Skull Man, Pharaoh Man, Bright Man, Toad Man, Drill Man, and Dust Man. The game features a few special guest appearances by some enemies of past Mega Man carts. The Torpedo Fish are back and making a second appearance. There they are. They are ugly looking. And then there are those pesky meteors. All right, this game throws even more monstrous foes at the Mega Master. It's got monster-sized robo-hippos. Yikes, that is one ugly guy. And take a look at this gigantic missile whale. He's cool, I like him. Now, destroy Cossack's rampaging robots, and of course, you can steal their weapons just like in every Mega Man game. Plus, you get 2 new devices to give Mega Man a chance against Cossack's rude robos. There is the wire adapter, which is really cool. It enables Mega Man to fire a wire up to a ledge or ceiling and haul his metal can up to the top. And then there's that balloon adapter, which you see. It creates small floating platforms for Mega Man to stand on. Okay, so how do we rate this puppy? As we've come to expect in this series, Mega Man 4 comes through with a solid graphic display. Not bad, huh? The music and sound effects are offbeat and interesting, and the challenge of the game will keep even the most experienced Mega Man player busy for quite a while, even me. The fun factor? We think you are just gonna love this one. While Joe Montana may have sat out last season, the all-new Joe Montana 2 Sports Stock football game is right in the middle of video gridiron of excitement. This hot pigskin cart for the Genesis system has been upgraded big time, and I think it's safe to say video game football has never been more exciting. Check it out.
New Orleans lines up for the kickoff. San Francisco set to receive.
This new version of Joe Montana football looks and sounds completely different than the original. While the camera angle that followed the action in Joe Montana football was a bit limited, Joe Montana 2 presents a side view horizontally scrolling. And check it out. Once a play begins, the screen zooms in on the ball carrier and enlarges the player to over 200%. Look at that guy. These dudes look like they're coming out of the screen and right into your face.
Pitch out. Good blocking. Going deep. And he scores. The crowd goes wild.
All right, what a touchdown. Now, if you think the action is happening, chill, because the sound is not to be believed. With a system called Sports Talk, this game will have you believing that Charlie Jones has moved into your game cart and is calling the plays right from inside your home. Just listen to this.
Gets away, a beauty. And he's got it at the 6.
With a vocabulary of 250 words built into the system, the game will describe every play on the field situation in addition to telling you your field position, yards to go, and the score. This cart includes an arsenal of plays that provides an offense of 17 runs and 19 passes, plus 17 defensive plays. I know. You want more? You've got to see this. So, you get up to the offensive line and you don't like what you see. Hey, no problem. Have your quarterback call an audible on either side of the ball and change the play to something else. Not bad, huh? And because you can change the direction of any play in the playbook, you'll have a whopping selection of 72 formations on offense. Now, there's one hitch in the game that I got to pass along, and believe it or not, it comes in the passing game. Your receivers will often race out of the quarterback's view, which means that sometimes the only thing that'll help complete a pass is a whole lot of luck. Oh well, nothing's perfect.
Secret weapons and tactics.
Hey, dudes, I'm up here in Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo to give you a tip on how to fly through this popular game cart with the help of all the superpowers you will ever need. You want to find out? Check this out. First, grab a cape and head into World 2's Donut Ghost House. Okay, perfect. Now, once you arrive, take a running start and fly up the wall on the left-hand side. Oh, you're doing good. Now, land on the ledge. Next, follow the ledge all the way to the right until you come to a door. That's right. Keep looking for the door, Mario. Jump. Exit out that door and clear the course. A road will open leading to the top secret area. Follow the yellow brick road. Oops, wrong story. Follow the road and enter the top secret area. What you'll find is a bonus screen where you can start racking up freebie Marios, fire flowers, feathers, and Yoshis. Cool! It's party time in Donut Ghost House. Ah, but it even gets better. Running low on fire flowers, feathers, lives, or any other superpowers? Not a problemo. Once you open the way to the top secret area, you can return there anytime you want and do it all over again. Pretty cool, huh? You can even grab one-up green mushrooms. Nice. Let's run it down one more time. First, grab a cape and head into the Donut Ghost House in World 2. Okay, take a running start and fly left up the wall and land on the ledge. Right up the wall, on the ledge. Now, follow the ledge to the right until you come to the door. You know what to do. Get ready to jump off. Whoa! Go out the door and follow the road into the top secret area. Once you're in the top secret area, take what you can, because you're going to need it all in the war against the Koopa Troopas. I don't know how this little guy does it. I'm getting a headache just watching him. Where else could I be but heading into the classic TurboGrafx 16 card, Bronx Revenge? Now, if you bonkmusters out there are getting a headache like I am from butting heads with that bad old King Drool, I got one that'll put a real smile on your face. Watch this. You know those smiley faces you come across throughout the game? Well, these are not just a bunch of pretty faces hanging around. Collect 50 or more of these smiley faces by the time you reach the monster train, and just watch what happens. Now, check out the monster train that takes you straight to the top. Going up. Now the game gets cool, because Princess Za will reward you by warping you past an entire world. Now that is one fast-moving tip. Let's hear it one more time. So here it comes. Just collect 50 or more smiley faces by the time you reach the monster train, and let Princess Za do her thing. It's Warp City, right past an entire world. Go get 'em! The final frame of Final Fight and tips for NES play-action football, right after these messages.
Video Top 10 NES video game rentals for this month are...
To GamePro. So, you've been working your way through a game for what seems like, I don't know, forever, and you just haven't quite made it to the end. You know, doesn't it just make you crazy that you can't see what happens when you beat the game? Well, in an unusual moment of generosity, I've decided to put you out of your misery. Here's a few tips to help you fight your way right to the end of the SNES card, Final Fight, and a look at the ending of this difficult game card. First, since Cody has the faster fist, select him for the best possible offensive potential. He is one mean, lean dude. Now, once you're inside Belger's stronghold, you'll probably be running short of energy. So, run under the chandeliers and grab the barbecues to fill up your lifeline. Beautiful kick. They're dropping like flies. There it is. Grab it. That'll fill up your lifeline. Now, to trash Belger, block his arrows with quick punches. Then, rock him and roll him with your body throws. Slam Belger enough and he'll fly. Beautiful, there he goes. This is it. Metro City is saved from the villainous Mad Gear gang, and Jessica is finally reunited with her father, Cody. And this is what it looks like when you make it to the final end of Final Fight.
Weapons and tactics.
Whoa! If you're into NES play-action football on the Nintendo, we've got a tip that is so hot, it has its own name. Ha! It's called the 49er outside kickoff touchdown trick. And while it doesn't work every time, it is almost always worth a try. Ooh. Here's what you do. First, enter the team selection screen and choose the San Francisco 49ers. Now, when you kick off, aim to the far side of the field, which is located on the top of your television screen, and be sure to kick a medium onside kick. After the ball is kicked, quickly press the A and B buttons at the same time to switch defender Ronnie Lott. He's the closest coverage man to where the ball lands. Now, once you've locked into Lott, tap the A button repeatedly to make Lott run fast towards the ball. Now, we all know that Ronnie Lott is one quick dude. And if you do it right, he can usually scoop up the football before the opposing team can and take it in for 6 points for the opponent. The 49er onside kickoff touchdown trick. I love it. Now, we predict that this trick will only work between 33 and 50% of the times you try it. So go for it, especially if you're down a few points and it's near the end of the game. Let's watch it again. First, choose the San Francisco 49ers on the team selection screen. Aim your kick off the far side of the field, which is on the top of the screen. Next, kick a medium onside kick. Now quickly, press the A and B button at the same time to switch Ronnie Lott. Now tap button A as fast as you can to move Lott to the ball. If he gets there before the opponents, he'll pick up the ball and head for the goal line and score a quick 6. Don't go away, there's more on Gamepro. Well, that's about all we can get on the screen for today. Now, if you've got a viewer tip or a question for me or Mario, don't be shy. Send it in. Here's the address. Gamepro TV, P.O. Box 3329, Redwood City, California, 94064. Okay, until next week, I'll be chilling here in the Game Lab, getting it all ready for you because that's what we do. I'm J.D. Ross. Take care.
Join us all week on Live.
Along with Vanna White,
Carl Malden,
Connie Selica,
Howie Mandel,
Joan Van
and
Art.
so much more, including our Valentine's Day wedding. It's going to be great.
All of it coming up on Live.